Hello and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Shelter, the thing that I'm currently covering over. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on the internet, unlike itch.io or something. But if you want to get this game for sorry, it's been a while since I came back. But yeah, this game is available early access on Patreon, or at least the earlier version, the newer version. It has been a while. I think it's November since we last did stuff. Hyena. It's been a while. Kind of funny. I was away for work and busy, and for some reason that white bar is at the top of the screen, but we can ignore that. And then I came back, broke my hand, and was like, oh, well, we'll come back to video games, but since my hand's broken, I can still do stuff. And then I got sick with a thing that got me, like, coughy, sneezy, congested. I still am, but now it's been a week, so I'm not as coughy, sneezy, congested. Oof. Also, oh, there's the mouse. Okay. Oh, yeah, I think in the last Let's Play, we came back to reality. There goes gravity, even though gravity's in this game. And the Winternauts are now the good guys? Hyena? Oh yeah, and Max's brother died in the past. Because that's what happens. So, reset my face. And continue. And did miss one thing, but I think it was just like a Christmas special. I mean, probably could have done that, but things been hectic. In the name of every dog who counts on us to keep him safe. This time, we'll bend you to our will. New content now. Back here again. There really is no way for me to avoid being in this room on Skies Ablaze. Huh. Well, I guess it could be worse. After all, at least I'm not alone this time. Geez, there's so much man in the air, I can almost bite it. How are you hanging? Do you have enough strength to use your eyes again? Yeah, I think so. Let me just... Heck. Crap. Sorry, I'm a little tapped out. It's okay. Take a breather. I'll see what I can find out with my nose. Okay, does he need to use his eyes to use the computers, or is it just like to read mana? Something's definitely burning here. Might just be a plug that fell off or something. Ah, here. Mac dives behind one of the control panels in between bundles of cables. He sniffs audibly, moving with purpose to the source of whatever smell he got. Having Max around to assist me with these relics in the past made a lot of work much easier. Sometimes I wish I was a little bit more selfish and kept him around for all the work around Shelter. I'm sure he would agree to that in a heartbeat. But that's not the kind of life any of us want for him. What? To be helpful in you keeping people alive? I mean, it doesn't seem like that the worst kind of fate. It's like, hey, can you help me, control panels? Oh, what the? Luke, come here quick. With a tired, hurtful grunt, I stumble towards Max. What did he find out? My head instantly fills with all the hundreds of ways I could have botched the work earlier. Did I plug cables in the wrong sockets? Did I forget to put on a lock or special insulation or something? What's a lock? Look, Luke, look. I see Max kneeling by a bundle of cables, holding two of them in his bare hands. Or more like, it's only one cable. It's severed in the middle. It won't connect. It's missing a chunk. No way. How could that have happened? I hope they explain it eventually. There's lots of questions to be elaborated on in this game, but still. Max gives another glance at each end of the cable. Then he tosses them to the side and starts sniffing around the room again. I watch him with fascination as he gravitates towards the dark corner of the room, making those cute, constant sniffing noises. He disappears in the shadows for a moment, but I can hear him rummaging through the crate on the floor. Everything goes quiet for a moment. And then, something metal slides on the floor, stopping right by my feet. A dagger. Looks familiar? Yeah, it's Alan's. Huh. Really? Though, actually, now that I think of it, unless it's one of those things where he did it and then was like, I'm just gonna let myself throw the dagger away. It seems too convenient to be like, well, I'm gonna cut this thing and then I'm gonna leave this dagger here as a nice little bit of evidence. Yeah, it's one of his daggers for sure. No way, Alan wouldn't do that. Well, that's the thing. I'm not sure if he did or not. There's one more set on the handle, fresher than Alan's. So, someone took his dagger and sabotaged us? Who smells that? Someone we know? Yeah. The only person I can think of is Teak. You know, the guy with a chip on his shoulder for us. Like, out of stupidity and wanting to be a jerk to us. But I can't think of anyone else. So, who is it? Sorry, Luke. I can't remember. What? I know the smell. I'm certain of it. But I can't put my finger on who that is exactly. Well, either A, he's lying to us, or B, he's telling the truth, but it could either be one of the Winternots or one of the feline people. Though then how would a feline person get in here without raising a ruckus? How can you not remember? That never happens to you. No, Luke. Sometimes, in very specific circumstances, it does happen. Okay, we can look into that later. For now, we have to fix the turret first. Yeah, of course. We need to fix the cable. I'll go fetch it for you. I walk toward severed cable and examine it. I feel so much more secure having Max by my side. If I was alone here, I bet I'd freak out. I need to find a proper way to thank him later. In the meantime, I can do that by doing a good job fixing the issue. Let's see. The exact kind of cable I need is... Oh no. What? I can't fix this one. I need to find a full replacement. It's one of those hacking tangled in a Brazilian gold and silver threads. Brazilian. No, Brazilian. I don't have that one don't have that one ready. We'll need to scavenge all across all shelter and outside to find one. It's a very particular one. Oh, so... Should I go out there and start looking? My head breaks when I see Max's eyes dropping lower after seeing the hopelessness on my face. Should I send him running around the monster-infested shelter, aimlessly looking for something I don't even know if we have or not? No. There must be something else I can do. Some kind of simple solution I haven't thought of yet. Maybe something will come to me once I start fiddling with the settings again. Just give me a moment. I sit down in the chair in front of the control panel and take a deep breath. I feel so tired, both mentally and physically. I know that feeling. However, I still have to push myself for this final time. Come on, just one more minute of Manavision. Again. Crap, I can't fail now. Damn it, why? Ever since that dream outside, I've been feeling completely drained out of all of my mental resources. I know I've been running on fumes this whole evening, but this is still weird. And unacceptable. I know I should be able to force myself to see mana for as long as it would take for me to collapse from exhaustion. I'm not lacking the resolve to go that far. Every second I waste here, all those dogs across shelter fight for their lives, hoping for the end to come at any moment. That's a weird way of saying that. If I know that, then why can't I do it for them out of all times? Get it from the chair, Luke. Why? You got something? Please, just let me do it for you. This time. I look up at Max, confused. A tense yet determined look on his face makes me worried. I don't know what Max is planning, but I'm reluctant. This is my pack too, Luke. I slowly stand up and watch intensely as Max sits down in the chair. A cold wave of unreasonable fear makes me want to stop whatever he's planning. I brush that feeling away. Do you remember the settings by heart? More or less, kinda. That's the best we can get, I guess. Listen, I may act a little weird and say weird things, but don't you worry about that. Just focus on leading me. How am I supposed to lead you? We can't even see what's on the screens. Okay, so it needs man vision to watch the screens, which is weird. Okay. Mac's lips curl into a weak smile before dropping again. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. And, after a long tense moment of silence, he slowly opens them again. He puts his fingertips on the keyboard while keeping a slow, controlled breathing. His eyes stay focused on the screen without blinking. A few red boxes. One of them talks about a leak in this room. The other reports failures in different systems on the bottom decks. Where should I go now? Wait, you can read it? Please, hurry up and tell me what to do. I'm trying to stay calm here. Confused, I stare at Max in disbelief. What is he doing exactly? It can't be mana vision, right? Where could he have taken charge of human mana from? I mean, I could think of something, but still. However, the way he stares at the screen, the way the light reflects in his silver-hued irises. Whatever it is, I have to aid him. I know dogs freak out, trying to see mana. Max manages to hang on surprisingly well, but I know it must be extremely straining for him. I scram my brain to lead him through the different settings and information windows, the way I remember them. I'm surprised to hear him read extremely accurate data out loud in return. It talks about multiple outlets at the bottom parts of shelter, right here. Can't we just reroute excess mana those? Sorry, I can't see it. But if you mean what I think you do, no. I tried it. If you do that, you start flying across those levels. Flying anything across those levels. Besides, that still doesn't fix the turret. If the turret doesn't shoot, it's gonna be hard to restart shelter and the monsters won't leave. Go back 3 steps and open F11 instead. Or maybe F12? One of them has a section, Fusion H2B. I think it has 2-step connections to the turret, and if you feed mana through there... Max, go back. Max? No. I'm not looking back. What? Max, are you okay? The moment I put my hand on his shoulder, He tenses in the chair, he tenses in his chair, like petrified. Ever since he started looking through those screens, I haven't seen him blink a single time. He shakes his head. Sorry, I'm here. What'd you say? Max, I'm a bit worried. Whatever you're doing, I'm not sure you should continue. No, I'm fine. You do this all the time. I did it before too. I can do it again. Better this time. Go back, you said? Max continues his work, while constantly asking me for each step. I can see him starting to struggle. His fingers tremble. He has to correct himself constantly. One of his eyelids twitches. He nibbles on his claws whenever he doesn't use them to type. I'm amazed by the amount of effort he puts into his work, this work, for our sake. I better hurry this up. This may or may not work, but at this point, I don't think there's much else we can try. See if you can reroute it from F12 FH2B to the main chamber of the turret. Do you remember the code? It was... Luke, I'm sorry. I've never done it before. You're saying a lot of words I don't understand. Crap. Stay focused. Here, I'll type it for you. You just need to select the correct boxes. The first is... And now it's... And finally... There. Now, if you can just go back to the turret setup and tell me... Ah! Crap, it won't work. You have to turn it off and... Suddenly, Max falls off the chair, groaning and swatting all over his body in panic. It looks like he's going through some terrible hallucinations. I shout at him, trying to take his attention. The sound of the siren drowns my voice. I kneel by him and grab him by his shoulders, shaking him. Max, calm down. You have to stop it. We can't stop it. We're all going to... I strike him by the side of his snout, as hard as I can. A good slap in the face is well known to fix for magic confusion like that. He winces and grabs his cheek, acting if I hurt him more than I actually did. The perceived pain finally makes him blink. He looks at me, and there is something really unsettling in that stare. It's like he's shocked to see me. He grows all quiet. His eyes drow up to the side, staring somewhere far into the distance, over my shoulder. There's great confusion in his eyes. It's... gone? What are you talking about? What are you looking for? Hey, I remember you. He reaches his hand out to touch my face, but then freezes. He stares at his hand for a moment, then at the floor. He gasps, claws at his sides, starts hyperventilating. I try to reach out to him, but he swats my hand away and cries out. He curls on the floor, shouting and pushing himself further away from me. Damn it, this is exactly how dogs always react to Manavision. I don't even know how he managed to activate it, but I have to stay close to him, ensure he doesn't hurt himself before it runs out. I give him a bundle of broken cables to hold or bite onto, but doesn't even notice them. It seems like instead of calming down, his condition is getting worse. Damn it, Max. I'm sorry. The siren alarm keeps going off, and the new sound starts playing at another panel. Then another. More malfunctions are happening across shelter. Max cries on the floor, completely debilitated, and I can't fix any of that. I'm supposed to be the smartest one here, the one who knows all the answers and keeps everyone safe. If I couldn't guarantee to do that, then I shouldn't have let Max bring me here. I should have come here alone. Max, why did you do all that? If you know you'd end up like this. We were all given our roles. But we're not enough. We're useless. But our safety doesn't matter. When our families are in danger. He once again stares at me, right into my eyes, still breathing fast and loud. He looks at me with desperation. I didn't need any additional reason to feel bad today. I was already filled with guilt and regret as it was. And yet, the sadness and sorrow in his voice, they finally break something in me. His words grasped onto something deep inside. I crawl under the desk with him. He tries to escape deeper in the corner, but his back already presses against the metal. I hug him. He yelps in discomfort and tenses all up. You're not useless. You've done enough. Everything's gonna be okay now. I promise. No. We've already lost. Everything is not everything. Don't you see? You are still here. And so am I. I squeeze Max even harder before finally letting go of him. I crawl out from under the table and look around the room. Everything's happening right now. It was so similar. No more second guessing. I walk towards the same control panel that Max was handling before. My hands gravitate towards the buttons and start to push them one after another. First slowly, then faster. The alarm sounds stop. My fingertips keep dancing over the keyboard without stopping, without even seeing the symbols on the screen. I feel like I know exactly what I'm doing. Dogs outside, please cover your ears. The turret will shoot in 10, 9. I forgot that this is his thing. I give Max the final glance before walking towards the severed cables. 8, 7. I kneel by them, grab each cool metal by both hands. 6, 5. Show me what I need to see. 4, 3. To save everyone for good. 2, 1. No more pretending. I feel like now that we're switching a scene and we're pretty much past the let's just do a briefing. Come on, POTUS, don't cry. But what if he never wakes up? He's not breathing. Is he already? No, he's breathing. He's alright. Right? Acquiesce? See? Wait, see. He's gonna be alright. Don't make it hard for Acri. Right, Acri's dead. Hey, did you see that? His lips. He moved. Max. We're in jail? Again, it's just like, I don't know. Because we're definitely way too short for a scene, for like a whole scene, but, you know, it is what it is. I guess I'll be a joy and call it. Boop. And thank you for having things covered, like him right in the distance here, and these guys right here, and that guy, and that guy. But yeah, end of this Let's Play. Hey, if you want to play it, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game, or get their newest version anywhere, Patreon. Yeah, it do be like that. Sometimes. Anyways, comment, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. And until next time, on another Let's Play, me, the GamerWolfSix, of Shelter, a game that really got me into visual novels. Hyena. So thanks and see ya.